toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the UConn Huskies, taking on a squad from the American, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to run it. He's in open space downfield. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Bought a little time, lets it go. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Back to pass. He's going to take off. 1st down and more. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Floating away. Going for 6. Touchdown, Huskies. Fired in from the red zone for the score. That is confidence in your arm. UConn going back to work on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Got it. And he will score! Touchdown, Huskies!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unleashes one. He's open on the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking downfield on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about UConn. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman, gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotion.
Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, UConn. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like...
The UConn offense goes back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done
Hits the afterburners. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Creates a little room. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UConn! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. UConn going back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now on first down from the 43. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. Makes a grab down the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, it's a second catch on the drive. Obviously a massive play for this offense, and he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Keeps looking downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. With the catch, it's Bell. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He wants it all. Touchdown, Huskies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the right. Got his man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
They were very...
Let's get it. Break.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. The sure hands, it's Edwards. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now, throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking.
The UConn offense goes back to work. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Unloads it left. Put it where only his man could get it, and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Slide, and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And what an awesome response from the defense. You give up a huge play the play before, and what do you come back? You come back and you get pressure on the quarterback, and you get him on the ground before he can make another big play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
All right, let's get it. Right. Here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Got the first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Final play of the quarter coming. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And now on second down for this offense.
Here we go. Set.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He's got him this time. Open space at the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This UConn offense really has it going.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Looking to throw again. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Throws to the tight end. Fires it incomplete.
I love the way this defense is fighting down here close to their own goal line, right? They get a sack on the first play. Great coverage on the second one, knocking it away. Here comes a huge third down. Can they do it again? Can they come up with another big one?
You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide.
Ready? Right. Double, double. Red, 29.
Wants to go up top on first down. Gonna take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback running on the draw. It's a runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field.
Let's go.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking down the middle. Got a wide open receiver. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Buying some time. Looking to the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be fourth down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.